Most photographers think that they need a better lens, a better camera, a better location, all to take better and cinematic shots. But this entire photo series was shot in a town no one gives a fuck about. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn any location cinematic with any camera. Just a little bit of backstory. I used to be a metal roofer for roughly 4 years. Lately, money's been strapped, and so I picked up a little bit of trade work with my dad. There's two reasons why I'm taking it. First one is the location we're at. For this job, I have to travel 3.5 hours inland to a place called Kurindi. It's a place that no one ever goes to, no one has ever heard of. It has a really small population that hasn't changed in the last 30 to 40 years. Two, it's a creative reset. I did 3 days this week as of posting this video. I already feel leaps and bounds further. I'm getting philosophical. Don't worry, it's not going to last long. We're going to get into it in just a second. Creative reset I feel like I really needed. I've been trying to push this as hard as I can and not really giving time for myself, and then having to worry about the financial implications of this. I'm posting content because I love it, but I also want to make money. I want to make money so I can keep doing this and providing not only the entertainment here, but the value to you through my digital products, link in bio. The job's on a farm, and while the smell is just terrible, the work is repetitive and tedious. It's just what I need at the time that I need it. And being there, I had no intention of shooting a video whatsoever. But the moment I took my camera out, that all changed completely. In order to get cinematic shots, you need to establish what you're going to be shooting. If you don't have a specific subject or model, this is where you can rely on these 4 principles: movement, isolation, color, and contrast.
So what we're going to try and do is get 4 shots. Damn, look at these orbs. Well, I think that's isolation. I need movement. Now, the only way that I know that we're going to get movement is by utilizing a car. I'm going to go to 1/40th of a second. No. This one maybe? I really don't mind it out here. Wow. We've got isolation, we've got movement, we need contrast and color. I think we have contrast. All right, that's color done.
Before we jump into Lightroom, I just want to make something really clear. Editing didn't save these images. The cinematic look was already there when I shot it. And what I mean by that is that 50% of the battle is actually taking the photo. The other half is won during editing. So my intention was already there taking the shot. We're now trying to match that in Lightroom. Let's start with movement. Without the car, this is just a road. There's nothing particularly interesting about it, but the moment I slowed my shutter down and tracked the vehicle, suddenly there is a heap of energy in the frame. So I'm gonna chuck a preset on here and mask out the car, invert that mask and remove all distractions and just push your eye towards the subject. The edit supports the story. It doesn't create it. Next up is isolation. This photo is already ridiculously simple. It's literally just a bird sitting on top of a tree. But that's why it works. Everything else in the frame exists to support the subject. There's loads of negative space. There's no clutter. Your eye instantly knows where to look. All I'm really going to do is help support that separation even more. I'm going to make sure that the bird is white, the background is nice and blue, and the tree is the darkest point of the image. One of the biggest mistakes I see photographers make is trying to fit way too much into frame. Sometimes less is genuinely more. Now, this is probably the easiest example of color in the entire video. The orange leaves and the bits of blue sky that is sticking out just in the back of the image is already doing a lot of the heavy lifting. They're opposite colors. It's the famous teal and orange, which was done by no means intentional. It was completely accidental. But your eye is already drawn to it because there's visual separation. A lot of people think that color grading means just making everything more saturated. Most of the time it's the opposite. So in this edit, I'm looking to strengthen the relationship between the warm and cool tones without making the image look super fake. The last principle here is contrast. And contrast isn't simply just bright versus dark. It's a tension. It's deciding what deserves to be seen and what deserves to fall into the shadow. And that's what I love about the sunlight breaking through the trees in this scene. You've got the bright highlights surrounded by the darker foreground elements. It naturally creates depth. So that's what I'm leaning into. I'm protecting the highlights, deepening some of the shadows, and creating a little more separation between the light and darker areas. The results feel more cinematic because it feels more deliberate. I have a bonus image here that I just can't not show you because, it is so fucking good. I didn't film it. I just happened to be going to the job site. And as you go up the driveway to the job site, there's a gate you have to enter. And just beyond that gate is a lovely, huge, sprawling field and a single tree on top of the hill. Now, it was sunrise and oh my God, just even in camera, without an edit, this is so sick. But let's make it better. This here is the epitome of color, separation, and isolation, and contrast. It's so good. But we can make it 10 times better by enhancing what's already there. All we're gonna do is we're going to crop in so the tree becomes more of the central focus. We're going to bring up some of the highlights in the background of the sky, and we're just going to make sure that when we do touch any of the exposure, that the foreground stays black. You get this. This is by far my favorite shot I've taken in a very long time. Most photographers think that they need a better lens, a better camera, a better location. 98% of the time, you just need a better mindset and better skills. If you want help making any camera cinematic, whether it's a $30 camera, a $100 camera, or even your iPhone, click the top link in the description. But be warned, it's not for people who are wanting just a one-click fix. It's not for people who want the easy way out. It's for people who genuinely want to learn more about their editing and their craft. Now, Marley, you've said that you can make any camera cinematic, but what if I only have $10? What can I even do with that? Well, click over here and I'll prove to you that a $10 camera can be cinematic.